Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Friday night here on the QRLS, bringing you some big matchups tonight. Can't wait to get into this one, and I'm not alone tonight. No, never am. This booth is always packed and always backed with some star power in the booth with me tonight. None other than Blubbernut himself, my rival on the field not so long ago, but now my best friend here in the booth. Blubbernut, we have a lively crowd right now. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to them?
What's going on, guys? The name's Blubbernut69981. Don't forget the numbers. It's pretty good to be back in the booth with my buddy K1 here. Just last week, we had an intense couple matches, and now we are going to bring you some intense commentary to top it off.
Oh, we'll be camping out in here. There's going to be a lot of intense moments. There's going to be a lot of excitement here, and tonight we'll get to see our former. We may get to see for the first time our former teammate from last season, and actually, fun fact, college roommate. X-Knight rocking it out for the Headhunters. We'll hopefully get to see some action out of him tonight, but he's not going up against a very easy team at all. No, he'll be seeing the currently undefeated Gold Diggers, and made quite a name for themselves in Week 1. Already a team to beat early on. Wanted to pick your brain a little bit. What do you think about their rotations, their ability, and their chemistry as a team, the Gold Diggers?
Now, their chemistry as a team, I know Baby Dumps and Will Six have played together a lot, and especially with Red Terror 2, I think their chemistry is going to be really well. I mean, it's only been 1 week, and they're 3-0 with their matches and everything. So I expect them to at least do just as well tonight.
I would agree absolutely. So you're thinking full sweep against the Headhunters.
I liked how the Headhunters played last week. I don't think the Gold Diggers are going to come out with a sweep on this one. I'm going to predict Headhunters 2-1.
Headhunters 2-1. Wow, big pick. I'm calling the Gold Diggers 2-1. Headhunters a very solid squad all the way around, but the Gold Diggers, and just through that star power of Will and that dynamic duo that Baby Dumbs and Will are building, I just don't see them losing too many games this season, not at all. But I'll be definitely interested to see what happens tonight. Even more interested to see what you gentlemen in the chat might think about this Friday night matchup in the Friday Night Lights. Getting ready to get underway here at the top of the hour. Only a few minutes away now before the teams take the field. Want to pick your brain a little bit more here. What do you think? We'll move into a segment I like to call the K1 Keys to Success. What do you think are going to be the keys to success for the Headhunters taking down the Gold Diggers tonight?
Well, the Headhunters have to have a rock solid defense, especially with Will, who has scored so many goals in past seasons, followed with Baby Dumps, who were rumored to be the new Slurpy Snail and Billy Bob, from what I hear. And for what I've seen in Week 1, I mean, they kind of live up to the expectation. So I think for the Headhunters tonight, it's definitely going to be some good defense, and hopefully really good transitions are going to be their key to getting the dub against the Gold Diggers.
Absolutely. And the Gold Diggers on the other end, wanting to keep that undefeated streak going. We've seen a team have a very long undefeated streak before right out the gates. The question will be if the Gold Diggers can remain hot, because they came out hotter than your best friend's mama at a July barbecue last week. I'll tell you that much. What are they going to need to do in order to keep the Headhunters down throughout this week, throughout this matchup, in order for them to keep that perfect record?
I think they just have to keep that pressure going as much as possible. I mean, they're really good at doing that. A lot of people say it's down to Red Terror. I think he's a really good player, and he's gotten a lot better with both Will and Baby Dumps on the team. And I think we're going to see that tonight in his rotations. And hopefully, Red Terror himself can get some goals to his name.
Absolutely, yeah. No, definitely want to see him get some goals. The captain, and he's done a great job increasing his ability, his rotations. in there as we get close to the top of the hour, getting ready to transition over to the field, just waiting for the teams right now, probably finishing up some of their warm-up matches. Maybe they're sitting down, having a big conversation. Blubbernut as a captain, those that 5 minutes before the match starts, what are you doing with your team before that match gets underway? You kind of having a little team huddle? You guys just goofing around? Do you guys use the bathroom? What do you do? What helps you best prepare your team for success, getting ready to start the game with just a few minutes to go?
Now, especially with my teammates Drive, love the man. He's got to go to the bathroom beforehand. And whether that's moments before the game starts or as we're queuing up the thing, I make sure the man goes to the bathroom. And if he hasn't had his muffin yet, has his muffin. But the questions that we always ask as soon as we go in is, who's joining first? And we talk amongst ourselves. Like, who's going to join first? Is it going to be them or us? What about you, K1? What is your few moments? Not as a captain, but even as a player. What are your few moments before a match starts?
Me personally, I just think about all the goals I'm about to score and all the families whose children I'm about to embarrass on the field. I just like to think about that kind of stuff. Really pump up the confidence to get out there and do some people dirty, as we like
Hey,
to say.
Hey K1, I noticed that Avoidable Clown is going to be the sub for the Headhunters tonight. He played last week and had a really good showing for their team. How do you think his role? What do you think his role is going to be for this week going against the Gold Diggers?
And I'm very happy you brought that up. Yes, this just in. Unfortunately, we will not get to see X Knight make his debut here in Season 4 as he will be replaced by Clown. And I got to tell you, if there's a person you want to pick up to replace your star player, from the way Clown is looking last night, he's the man to pick. Perfect rotations from what I could tell. Seemed to be on the ball every which way he needed to be. And put in a number of goals as well, and not easy goals to score. He had a couple shots over Heartless, who's one of the most dynamic defenders in the league. Definitely not something to, chaff at. So if he's able to work in with Toaster and Squid, who themselves are building out to be another dynamic duo, I could definitely see them taking it really big to the Gold Diggers, but this is not an easy team to see in week 2. And this is, I believe, right now a preview, and I've said it before, a preview of the divisional championship matchup between these two here. I think they're going to be battling it out all season long, and it's going to start right here, right now, in a moment when the players join the match, but we'll get to see that all play out tonight.
Okay, one, there seems to be some clutter about the sub for Avoidable Clown. Until they figured that out, who do you think is scoring the first goal tonight?
First goal tonight, I think, is going to go to a team or individual.
We'll start out with team, and then you can make your way to individual.
Um, I'll say if a goal is scored within the first 30 seconds, or really the first minute, it's going to be the Headhunters. I think the
Ooh.
Gold Diggers, I've seen the way they play. They're very calculated. If you can get on them fast, that's great. It takes them time to adjust. But if you're not able to score within the first few minutes, they've adjusted to your play style, and they're going to start absolutely pouring it down and dropping bombs into your net. So if the Headhunters don't score within the first minute, first goal is going to go to the Gold Diggers. It's going to be around the 2-minute mark. That seems to be their trademark.
Ah.
And I think it's going to be a pass from Baby Dumps to Will Six. Top left corner.
Oh.
You heard it here first.
Where the kids can't get it, of course. Up
Top cookie,
high,
baby.
which, you only need 12 boosts to get up there. But hey,
Yeah,
who am
there you
I
go.
to judge?
Fun fact, there you go. You only need 12 boosts for those boost hogs out there. You only need 12 boosts to save the ball. Squishy Muffin said it. That means you can do it. You heard it here first, right here on the QRLS. That's right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight to the official, greatest, highest-ranked unofficial esports broadcast in America. Can't wait to get these games underway. Just waiting for the Headhunters now to solidify their team. And it's going to be definitely pretty tough. You've played with a sub in the past. What are some things you have to do, especially as a captain, in order to kind of coordinate your team around somebody you might not have that chemistry with?
Best you can do is get your sub early in the week, as early as possible, and try and play with them as much as you can. A lot of the talk that we see throughout the league is the chemistry between teams, how often they play, and a lot of things that goes with chemistry is how often you play. So if you can get that sub and you can start playing with them like right away, great. But sometimes you don't always have that option. But however, looks like the players are rolling in K1.
Players are rolling in. The boost is filled. Waiting for these teams to now just hit the just waiting for the teams now to hit the field. Rolling out of the dugouts there, rolling out of the tunnels, as we got to see earlier on in our pre-game prelude. That intro trailer you saw. That's the tunnel all these teams will be coming down before they take the field. You see the lively eggs in the stands, flying their flags, each cheering for their own teams, and more importantly, we have 20 lively viewers at the top of the hour, getting ready to get this underway. Just waiting for now the teams. It looks like we might have a bit of a
a bit of a fire alarm.
Yeah, well, I told you this is going to be a barn burner, and obviously my fire alarm can hear it. But no worries, ladies and gentlemen, the only fire happening right now is a fire in our hearts as we get ready to get underway. These boosts filled, teams ready. We have liftoff, ladies and gentlemen. The avoidable clown winning the face-off in very sizable manner. Will Six up twisting as quick as you like. Now collecting in his own corner, avoidable clown, passing his squid up to Toaster, trying to find that play mid. Has been known for a great passing plays that he has, and I believe we're going to see a lot of passing plays here. But if there's one team on the pitch that can match them pass to pass, it is this team right here. Can't wait to see which team's able to pull it off.
Baby Dumps with a really good 50 there. Unfortunate to not get the shot off, but Squid with a great clear to the side here. Looking to see a little bit more pressure from the Gold Diggers here.
Definitely, and like I said, the Gold Diggers, typically they'll size out their opponents, won't play too aggressively off the bat. We'll see what they are able to do and play patiently, take what opportunities they have, and then eventually try to break you down and score. As Will Six now clearing to the mid, Squiddy up. Nice, or Toaster, excuse me, up spinning, trying to find a shot on net. Baby Dumbs clearing away, collecting now off the wall. Big bang downfield, might have a shot opportunity. Disabled there by Clown.
Well, good clear by Red Terror here. And the demo, beautiful demo. Had to get it in here because Little Buckets isn't, just turns around for a shot on them.
And a big demo indeed, but that was able to be broken up by the defense. Avoidable Clown in a tight spot, able to clear it away. Toaster on the back wall. Red Terror putting it off the backboard. Up in the air is Baby Dumps, unable to get the angle on the shot. A very difficult shot. Looks like he might have been low on boost.
Will Six just firing back here, but finally we get to see some pressure here from Squiddy D.
And neither team giving any way. I mean, this game right now is back and forth like my parents' arguments. Neither team giving in as this ball's cleared away by Squid, trying to get it clear. Will Six cutting that one off. Clown following up behind, sending it downfield. Blocking it is Red Terror. Great speed, and now another 50 in the air. Back and forth, looking like a Venus and Serena tennis match with only 3 minutes left now. This has been a dead even heat, which is something I believe many people expected to see.
It's been a bing bong ping pong, as Squiddy would say, and I am thirsty for a goal here.
And this is what you'll see when you see nearly perfect rotations. Both teams rotating perfectly, playing around their team, trying to find just a small window, but no one is giving any shot here. Will Six trying to find a clear before Squid can get to the ball, is able to now. Toaster up to the air. Red Terror trying to beat, unable to. Will clearing away, and they're battling it, trying to find a way to get it off their net. Good 50 there from Avoidable Clown. Keeps the offensive pressure. Will with an athletic save. A big demo to relieve some pressure. A shot on net. And another fantastic save. Great defense we're seeing right now from the Gold Diggers.
The the Headhunters just had Will Six all over the place, but he was very well positioned for all of those saves.
And Will Six looking a bit like a pretzel as he's twisting for a lot of these saves, but, I mean, there's a reason he's an MVP candidate. If there's a man to do it, if there's a man to get past, it is absolutely Will now. As Baby Dumbs setting this one down. Very scoreable. Toaster, good patience there. Reads the offense, not close enough. Will Six in the air, looking pretty promising. Anybody able to get the shot off? No. Squiddy able to get there in time to block the offense from going in. Now on the wall, Toaster sending it back to his teammate. Up in the air, Red Terror trying to cut that one off. Squid trying to beat Will, able to. And now we've seen a switch in play as the Headhunters are on the defensive half. Gold Diggers pushing their offense.
Just both teams putting on insane amounts of pressure, and it just goes to what you said about having great rotations and all that good positioning. And I'm really glad to see both teams here getting the great positioning.
And Toaster missing the ball, it seems, or maybe just going for the bump. Squid trying to get a shot on net. Will, good defensive positioning, always seeming to be in the right spot. Ball now in the midfield. Toaster taking control. Nice soft touch to keep Angle a pinch, puts this ball in a very scoreable position. Up in the air is Toaster, trying to get the angle. Baby Dumps cutting it off.
Will 6 with a nice clear to the wall here. Toaster answers, not today. He's going to go in for a quick shot.
And there,
he puts it in.
And my prediction seems to be wrong yet again. I thought if the game were to go down this deep into the game without a goal, it would be Will 6 scoring. How wrong was I? Toaster able to slot that one in there just in front of the nose of the defender. What a goal and what a time to do it. 30 seconds left on the clock. Kickoff now. Squiddy gets a bit of advantage. Will taking control, sending it downfield to Baby Dumps. Baby Dumps passing mid, scoring opportunity. There it is! Baby Dumps able to catch the defense a little too far forward. Puts it in there. What a way to answer.
You know, K1, we see a lot of teams get goals in like the very last minute of the game. I'm not surprised that the Gold Diggers were able to fire back so fast.
Absolutely not. As I mentioned, these both teams, very calculated in the way that they play, have been studying the opposing team all game long, trying to find the windows. Both seem to have found it now, and I believe we're going to see a lot of goal scoring here in the next few minutes. Because this is absolutely going into an
beautiful demo!
A beautiful demo indeed! Trademark pending. Toaster trying to put a shot on net. Will with a good block now. Chasing up the wall. Another beautiful demo. Absolutely gorgeous. 5 boost. We're in a dream. Does he have the flip? Unable to get it. As Baby Dumps tries to find the shot. Red Terror trying to save. And it goes. Saved by the clock.
Yeah. Big feeling of relief when that clock comes in and helps save you for the overtime.
I'll tell you what, not too many things will get the adrenaline pumping quite like a ball rolling into your net with half a second left. Will 6 now putting it high. Very difficult spot for the defense. Squid, good patience to clear down and away. Red Terror sending it mid to his team. Toaster there, quick as you like. Puts it on net. Will able to get an amazing save. Following up is Clown, and he secures the win. And ladies and gentlemen, kiss the undefeated season goodbye.
The Headhunters had an absolutely astounding team play there, and I am so glad they were able to get it in because I just want my prediction to be correct. I'm trying to be Squiddy here. I'm just the new Squiddy D.
Well, my prediction seems to always go by the wayside, and no worries, though, as what a matchup we got to view there. Let's take a look at these stats. Shots on net. 5 shots from Baby Dumps, but that seems to be it from the Gold Digger side, whereas well spread, we have 3 shots from Toaster and 2 apiece from Avoidable Clown and Squiddy. And, I think that shows a lot of the pressure they had. It was very balanced and a really overall good game.
You know, the dunk master himself, really surprised to not see any shots from the man by Will 6. Really hoping that for the next game, if they really want to come back and get a little bit more offensive pressure, that Will starts to get involved, or some passing plays from Baby Dumps himself.
Yeah, and the one goal they did have was a good passing play back and forth. We're not used to seeing Will being on the back end of the scoring side of things, but he did still lead his team in points and 3 saves, crediting a savior to his name off of an offensive onslaught from Toaster and Avoidable Clown, who really kept pounding and pounding that net over and over, making it very difficult for them to get that turnaround on offensive pressure. What do you think are going to be the keys for the success in this game coming off that loss?
I think for the Headhunters to win the next one, they got to keep playing how they're playing, but they got to watch out for Will 6, because if he starts getting a little bit more involved, I mean, they got to be ready back on the defense.
Absolutely, and the Squid is being spammed in the chat. Press the Squid to help the kid. That is obviously in reference to Squiddy D now, who clears mid. Avoidable Clown trying to get a shot. Very athletic save from Will. Another shot early on from Toaster. Toaster cycling through net.
Great bump.
And yeah, cycling through net with that bump, you'll see Toaster do this quite often, works bumps into his rotation, not easy to do, but very effective when done right. Will now center.
Great pass to the mid.
And Toaster
Seeming
to be everywhere, Oh, a shot from Squid!
Ooh.
Oh, I thought he had the angle, but Toaster with an absolute teardrop from way downtown. I tell you, if you're going to be sending a ball that far, that fast, I hope you have a passport.
That's just in. I honestly thought that was hitting the crossbar.
I heard bombs exploding in the back there. With a big shot there. Toaster now collecting, going up against Baby Dumbs. Baby Dumbs, good patience on the 50. Up in the air, quick as you like, try to get double tap. What a save from Avoidable Clown, making a big name for him, and his draft stock constantly increasing. Toaster, good positioning, clearing away. Red Terror trying to find a shot on net. Squid now will collect in his corner. Tries to find a clear downfield. Will, able to beat him to it, keeps the offensive pressure alive in the Dream, trying to get this game tied up.
Good pass here as Toaster's able to get a good clear out to the mid. Unfortunately, Baby Dump says, not today.
And another shot on net from way downfield. Red Terror trying to get it clear. Unable to get it very well cleared. Baby Dumbs now able to get that one cleared, however. Avoidable Clown trying to beat Baby Dumbs beating, though. Red Terror, Toaster wins. Sending it downfield, going to clear into the corner. Will there be a shot? Will taking his time, playing over Squid. Squid bumping Will, clearing him away. Toaster now with a lot of time gets a good clear down to his teammate. Now this ball very scoreable. Could it be in? Unable to. Great job from the defense to cut off the scoring opportunity.
There's been great patience from both teams, and that's not something you always get to see when you see these two behemoths facing off.
Absolutely. And one thing I want to talk about very quickly here is obviously Will 6 being a very bright and shiny, especially in his gold car as an MVP candidate. Toaster very quickly rising in the ranks. Everybody knew he was a good player, especially from last season. I don't think he's been a top pick for an MVP type candidate, but the way he's playing at an MVP level, absolutely.
I couldn't agree more.
Squiddy now sending it mid. The offensive pressure coming in. Nobody able to get there. Will, quick as you like, coming from nearly nowhere. Toaster against Will. Will able to win, puts a shot on net. Neither defender able to get there. Absolutely calculated. What a shot from Will 6.
Who would have thought that Game 2 would be Will 6's first goal of the night?
And
certainly not me.
Absolutely not. And that really goes to credit how well the Headhunters are playing to keep him down. But you won't keep him down for long. No, sir. Toaster now trying to find a flick over the defense. Red Terror clearing away. Squiddy collecting, putting a shot on net. Finds the defense a little too close, and Squids for the kids.
Great answer from the Headhunters here to just respond quickly with the goal and said, I'm not going to go down that easily.
No, sir. Absolutely not. As now we'll have another face-off. 2:25 left in the game. Collecting his Red Terror. Big 50 from Toaster. Keeps the ball mid. Another ball and another 50 from Squid. Toaster high in the air. Not a lot of boost, but my goodness, he looked like a bird with all the feathers in the air. What a shot.
K1, what do you think is going on in the minds of the Headhunters right now?
Right now, the Headhunters, they are playing full speed, full throttle. They don't seem in the slightest bit intimidated by what in question might be a better team. Absolutely not. They are pushing it full-fledged. They know they can beat this team, and they are doing it right now. And a lot of that on the back of Toaster, who seems to be everywhere on the offensive side, defensive side. A pass to Toaster now. Tries to get a shot. A big fake. No, excuse me. A clear from Will. Gets the Squid now trying to collect. Toaster, this ball's moving so fast. I'm having trouble keeping up.
You and me both, K1. But Toaster has been all over the field. He's definitely been orchestrating his team very well, and I'm very excited.
Definitely a shot going on net, just wide. Now, Will, not a lot of boost, able to utilize that wave dash, though, to get a good 50. Ball still on the defensive half of the, excuse me, big bump there. Toaster now trying to clear away. Avoidable Clown following closely. Toaster not a lot of boost, but has a teammate. Tries to pass. A big shot just off the crossbar. Will, good patience to clear away.
Very good boost steal from Toaster here.
And a shot. Good block. Good defense here. Now, Baby Dumbs will collect in his corner, grabs the boost, tries to find a clear, has the time, sends it wide. Now the ceiling shot down to Will. Will gets it around into the corner, upper 90. Paint me a Birmingham. He is painting corners with that shot. My goodness, Blubber.
Great pass from Baby Dumps. I mean, he went and got the boost, took his time, lined that pass right up, and just sent it to Will.
And now just one goal away, 55 seconds. The Gold Diggers will look to try to tie this game up, hopefully force an overtime, potentially win it in regular. Squiddy putting a shot on net. Will 6 up in the air very early now. Ball to Toaster, who seems to constantly be in perfect position. Speaking of perfect positioning now, easy save from Red Terror to clear that one away, but not able to get it off their defensive end. Big, able to do it there now. Squid trying to collect in his corner. Big 50, sends it to Will. Will putting it up in the air, tries to get another touch. Toaster able to beat him now, pushing the offense on his side. Baby Dumbs rotating back. Good position. Will they be able to score with only 20 seconds left to go?
Well, good save by Red Terror there, and Will with a good clear to the side. You know, we have 9 seconds remaining.
This is it. This is their chance. Will they be able to get it in? Shot. Red Terror up in the air. Will puts it on net. Toaster, patient, cool as a cucumber there. Cooler than the other side of the pillow is Toaster as he saves that one. A Warden credited to him with 5 saves. An absolute menace in the net. What a game from the Headhunters, who now secure the series over the once undefeated Gold Diggers.
And Toaster, with almost 2 saviors in this match alone, just goes along with what I said earlier. I think he's really orchestrating his team well, and they just need to keep that up if they want to go for the clean sweep against the Gold Diggers.
And I want it noted, the Headhunters playing this phenomenally both last week and this week, down what some consider their best player. And Toaster has stepped up big time. A lot of times people might consider him more of a third man who stays a bit more patient. And even if you talk to himself, quite a humble individual. He has been showing out tonight. A lot of people were curious to see what he would do with the limelight. And look at that stat sheet there. He will carry his team to victory over considered one of the best top 3 teams in the QRLS. 725 points to Toaster, followed by Squiddy at almost 300, and their sub tonight only at a little over 100, almost 200 there. Big carry from Toaster in that matchup. The Gold Diggers right now, what's going through their head? What do they need to do in order to turn this match around and prevent getting swept this week?
I think kind of our mindset when we were in the finals, game 4 with 3 losses, just got to have fun. You just got to go out there and have fun, try and get that one win in, and, you know, not be too stressed about it.
Definitely. Face-off now going. Avoidable Clown will collect. Tries to take this one up the wall. Has a lot of boost. Has a lot of time in the air. JK says, Will, up quick as you like. Gets the 50. Baby Dumbs now pushing early pressure. Haven't been used to seeing that, though. Squid with some good defense. Toaster playing over the man on the wall now. Has some boost. Has some time. Gets a shot. It's up. And Baby Dumbs cutting off that potential scoring opportunity quick as you like. However, they're not able to clear the ball quite yet. Will 6 playing back to Red Terror. Baby Dumbs, back post, able to get that one cleared. And now the Gold Diggers trying desperately to get this out of their side.
Very calm 30 seconds here as Toaster starts to take it downfield. Baby Dumps says no, yet again. I mean, he's always just saying no. Can he just say yes once in a while?
Like Matumbo, no. Squiddy now taking control of this ball, challenging his Baby Dumbs, able to play it around him. Good patience from him in the gold car, trying to find a team mid. Unable to because of Avoidable Clown's expert defense. Collecting in his corner is Red Terror. Shooting on net is Toaster right into Will 6's face. Will 6 does not like the disrespect. Sends it downfield, and what a save from Squid. A very difficult save, but a timely one nonetheless.
Great pass by Red Terror. Unfortunately, no one there to connect, as the Headhunters seem a little disarray on defense here.
Absolutely. Looking a bit uncomfortable. However, they have been comfortable, it seems like, in the uncomfortable. Red Terror now trying to find a shot. Instead goes for the pass. What a passing play. A 200 IQ play from Red Terror, the captain, to put it to Will 6. Will 6 over the defender. What a shot.
You know, not all of your hits got to go into the net, boys and girls. Sometimes the best shots are the greatest passes.
You're exactly right now. 1 goal lead for the Gold Diggers. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. Already back on the offensive side. Baby Dump's trying to find an angle. Tough. Will Six now, not a lot of boost, but has possession. Sending this one down, trying to find a clear. Unable to. There's Toaster now collects. Tries to tie this game up. Very awkward are the Gold Diggers here on the front post, and Toaster just being an absolute menace, not letting anything go, bumping everybody. It looks like he's playing bumper cars right now, Blubber.
Toaster is ruthless, really wants to get that 1 goal to take it to a tie game, possibly in overtime.
I'll tell you what, you go up against Toaster in a game, your insurance is going to go up just for being on the opposing side. Baby Dumb's now trying to clear away. Toaster collecting, heading toward the wall. Avoidable Clown takes the pass, sends it downfield. Will Six on the backboard, unable to get the clear. Squiddy trying to pass mid. Toaster tries to get the shot. Avoidable Clown. Looks like there's a slight miscommunication between the two, and you'll see that as you get a sub on the field.
I mean, it was one heck of a pinch, though. You have to give him that.
Absolutely, just the wrong way. Now Will Six trying to send this one. Toaster rejecting it, sending it on. What a save from Baby Dumbs. Still scoreable, though, and good defense now as the Gold Diggers rotate around, rotating out of their other teammates' hair faster than your favorite shampoo. Now trying to get this ball into the net. Red Terror up, tries to get his first goal. He does! Red Terror with the goal.
With his first goal in the league, couldn't be more proud of the man in all of the time that he spent playing with Baby Dumps and Will to get to where he's at today. And great shot by Red Terror.
Gold Diggers now up 2 goals with 2 minutes left. Face-off will go in the direction of Will Six as now he falls back for boost. Up in the air as Baby Dumbs tries to find this one mid. Avoidable Clown on the backboard. Red Terror trying to find the angle, just unable to. And what a save from Squid, keeping them within striking distance. However, if they're going to score, they need to do it soon.
But the pressure that's going on here with the Gold Diggers is saying, I don't know. I think they are just taking game 3 here. But there's only 1:30 left. Anything could happen.
Absolutely. As Squishy always says, no lead is enough. And Red Terror now trying to get this one past. Able to, sends it downfield to Will, Baby Dumbs, excuse me, gets an angle. What a save from Squiddy. And very patient, very calm, cool, and collected. Squiddy now one-on-one against Baby Dumbs. Tries to find the flick. Baby Dumbs, good shadow. Able to get that clear. Toaster sending it off the wall. Trying to collect. Beating him is Will Six. The shot's on net. Squiddy from nearly nowhere gets the save. Keeping his team within striking distance. A shot on net from Avoidable Clown. And another big save. But a double commit may put them in an awkward spot. Are they able to capitalize? They are. Squiddy says, I will not lose this game. No, sir. Playing admirably on the back end, and what a shot here, catching the defense in an awkward spot, forcing the goal. 1-2, Gold Diggers.
And might I note, Squiddy D just came back from 2 amazing saves to put that goal in, and anything can happen in these 50 seconds.
I have to.
As a beautiful demo
and
comes in.
Blubbernut, I think I heard you say it. I just want to confirm. Are you saying there's a chance?
You know what, K1? I think. No, I know there's a chance.
If you think there's a chance, there may be with Toaster as he shoots. Squid gets the dunk, ties the game with 30 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, do you believe in magic?
Yes, I play Magic the Gathering.
And we will now be kicking Blubbernut out of the booth. 30 seconds left. Will this go into overtime? Will they end it into regulation? I need to hear my fans in the stands. Who's able to win it? Who pulls it off? Toaster trying to force this sweep. Baby Dumbs trying to prevent it as this ball now will clear into the Gold Diggers. It's on net, blocked by the bar. What a save by the bar. Best defender in the league. Avoidable Clown now trying to get a shot. And what offensive pressure from the Headhunters right now. And ladies and gentlemen, we have some free QRLS Rocket League. Let me get some more hype in the chat now as face-off goes Will's way. Will now collecting in the corner, puts a shot on net. Toaster clearing away. Now trying to collect himself. Red Terror there, able to beat the defense. Pushes the offense. Squiddy up, back and forth they go like a merry-go-round as these teams rotate.
Squiddy with a great save there. Unfortunately, no one from the Gold Diggers was able to get to that pass.
Very scary situation as now Will Six Red Terror now taking the ball, clearing, forcing the offense. The Headhunters have been on the back end, and almost a goal from the captain there would have given them the win. Wow, what desperation we're seeing from both teams, desperate for this win. A shot on net, goes over. Squiddy with the hat trick, secures the sweep.
Squiddy D outperformed this match. They really got to hand it to Squiddy on this one. I mean, had a ton of saves, a ton of goals, but all in all, these were some really great games between the Gold Diggers and the Headhunters.
A battle of the dynamic duo, and I believe the better one showed tonight. Toaster, Squiddy, both carrying their team respectively. You look at that, Squiddy, very similar scoreline to what Toaster had in the last few games. Hat trick and 4 saves himself. What a back and forth. And I have to repeat, this is still without their full team, Blubber. They've been played with a they've been playing with a sub both weeks, and they have been shutting down some of the best teams in the league.
You know, I think Avoidable Clown is now going to be unavoidable. I think the Headhunters should want to get him on their team, but hey, they have really good chemistry. That's all I'm saying.
No doubt at all. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our broadcast tonight. Thank you so much to our viewers. Had a pretty average of 20 viewers, 20 fans in the stands, as we like to say, all night long for this barn burner of a matchup. No one would have expected the sweep. My goodness, did we see it today. And the Gold Diggers now have something to chew on going into their next week. Blubbernut, before we wrap it up here, want to get some final thoughts from you on this week as a whole, this season as a whole, and what you're looking forward to next week.
You know, I think as week 2 comes to a close, we've had a lot of teams that we thought, were going to be strong, dominant forces in the league. And even tonight, I mean, a lot of people thought that the Gold Diggers were going to take this one, and the Headhunters just showed up. And I think that with the MMR cap this season, it just goes to show that a lot of these teams are pretty balanced, and it can really go either way. So in week 3, I think it's just going to be another spontaneous week for the league.
Certainly. And transitioning now over to our schedule for next week. Next week, you'll be able to see week 3 schedule, all the matchups we have. None have been scheduled quite yet. However, want to point out one game very excited for is the K1 King, or the Kings are taking on the Gold Diggers next week. Ooh. And that is your team, and you got to see them tonight. How you feeling? How you feeling?
Scared. I mean, but in all seriousness, I mean, they are a really good team. The Kings have been working on everything. We've been doing our analysis reviews, looking at those replays, and I have no doubt that the Gold Diggers are going to be doing the same thing after tonight. And honestly, I'm looking forward to it next week.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Want to take a moment here to sincerely thank my partner in crime here, Blubbernut, for joining in on the booth. It was a last-minute transition, and he came in and filled in tremendously. So thank you, Blubbernut, for all that you do for our league. I want to give you a moment here if you'd like to say any last shout-outs. Talk to our fans here in the stands before we sign off for tonight and get ready for next week.
I just want to say thanks to all the fans out there that watched, even if it was just one game. Even if you came for game 3. The league really appreciates the support. We love streaming this thing to you guys. This is all for you. So have a wonderful night.
Thank you very much, and well said. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a YouTube as well as a Discord you can join. Both are linked down below in the Twitch is About section. As well as if there's any players looking to join for next season, there is a player application form. Feel free to fill that out. And anyone looking to potentially become a captain for an expansion that is happening next season, definitely fill that out as well. Cannot wait to get this underway. What a fantastic night. What a fantastic matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been me doing what I was born to do, and that is broadcast to you. Thank you very much to all of our viewers, all of our fans, and all of your support. Without further ado, and as always, keep it quick.